a strong beginning that hints at a painful but valuable life truth. A deep narrative tone, but not exactly the same structure. Emotional depth, betrayal, regret, emotional environments, psychological wounds. Clear life lessons woven into the flow, but in a storytelling voice rather than a lecture. The house you must never return to. There's a house in every heart that we should never walk back into. It doesn't stand on a street corner. It doesn't have a doorbell you can press or windows you can peer through. But you know it when you see it. You feel it, like a cold hand brushing your shoulder, like a memory you wish you could set fire to and watch burn. And yet, somehow, we stand at the doorstep, hesitating, wondering if maybe, just maybe, the past has softened. Maybe the people who wounded us have changed. Maybe the story can be rewritten, made whole again. But here's the bitter truth most people learn too late. Some places, and some people, must be left behind forever. When you're young, you think time can heal anything. Break a bone, it mends. Break a heart, it stitches itself together again. You trust too easily. You forgive too quickly. You convince yourself that apologies can erase betrayal, that smiles can repair wounds. But life isn't that simple. You see, betrayal isn't just an event. It's a revelation. It rips off the mask people wear and shows you the raw truth underneath, who they are when it really matters. When someone betrays you, they aren't making a mistake. They are making a decision. They stand at a crossroads, loyalty or self-interest, and they choose. Not in a moment of confusion, not in a cloud of misunderstanding, but with clarity sharper than a blade. And yet, years later, when the pain softens around the edges, nostalgia starts whispering to you. Maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe they didn't mean it. Maybe you overreacted. You think about knocking on that old door again. You forget that the same hand that welcomes you back is the hand that once pushed you into the cold. You forget that history isn't written in feelings, it's written in actions. There are people whose worlds are built on quicksand. People who take more than they give. People who drain you, who use you, who see your loyalty as a weakness and your kindness as a currency they can spend. And if you dare to return, they will smile. They will welcome you inside with open arms. But the cost of re-entry will be your peace. Because the truth is, people who harm you once will often harm you again, not because they hate you, but because you taught them you would come back. Forgiveness is beautiful, but access must be earned. And not everyone deserves a second chance to break you. Then there are the homes built of sorrow. The ones where misery is stitched into the curtains, where hopelessness drips from the ceilings. People who have become addicted to their pain. Who wear victimhood like a crown. Who see the world through a cracked lens and want you to peer through it, too. You visit, thinking you can bring light into their darkness. You think you can rescue them. That your hope, your joy, your dreams will be contagious. But here's what they don't tell you. Misery is a stronger contagion than hope. Stay too long in that house, and their sadness will seep into your bones. Their bitterness will soak into your soul. You will find yourself speaking in smaller dreams, dressing in muted ambitions, walking more slowly under the weight of burdens that aren't even yours. You cannot save someone who does not want to be saved. You cannot teach someone to believe in the sunrise if they have built their identity around the night. As you grow older, the currency of your life becomes clear. It's not money. It's not fame. It's your peace. It's your self-respect. It's your time, that invisible river you can never swim back upstream. And every time you reopen a door to someone who has betrayed you, every time you re-enter a home built on misery, you are trading away a piece of yourself you can never get back. There will be people who call you cold for walking away. There will be voices, even your own, that call you cruel for refusing to knock on those doors again. But listen carefully, you are not cruel. You are not cold. You are choosing to honor your survival. You are choosing to value the person you have fought to become. You are choosing not to re-bleed from wounds you spent years healing. One day, you'll look back and realize the greatest love you ever showed was not to those who hurt you, but to yourself. You'll realize that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is to leave a door closed, to walk past a familiar street, to silence the memory before it speaks. Because not every story deserves a sequel. Not every person deserves a second entry into your heart. Some homes must remain empty. Some chapters must end without closure. Some doors must stay forever locked, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom. So if you ever find yourself standing at the threshold of your past, hand trembling, heart heavy with old dreams, remember, you survived what happened behind that door. You don't owe it a second chance to break you. You owe yourself a future without it. And that is the difference between healing and reopening a wound. Choose yourself. Walk away. And never, ever look back. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Don't Give Up. Let's continue exploring life's challenges and insights together.